Hey. Oh, it's top off lunchtime. Yes. It's 12:51, 52, and I'm watching the news as much as there is since they eliminated my local news station. Really still pisses me off. Still pisses me off. And everyone in the, general area, because was a large is a large TV station that is for a large area. Okay, it's not a Toronto TV station. It is a local Cambridge, Cambridge station, which takes care of a large area. And it has an evening show, late afternoon and evening, broadcast, and a late evening broadcast. But it used to have a noon hour broadcast for as long as I remember, my whole life that we've been here. And now it's gone. And it's not everybody. There are some, but Bell Media has pulled that. And it pisses me off because now I have to look at Toronto news or Toronto news or Toronto news. That's all there is. So I do, There's CTV Toronto and there's CBC Toronto. But there's no more Kitchener, Cambridge, Waterloo, and I don't think there's London. So all the local stations got eliminated. And I'm rehashing something I've already talked about. I know. Sorry. Still annoys me. Had a couple of bad incidents over the last few days. The closest one was a family. This family came from Ukraine, came to Canada, and they had, I think, two parents, two kids? No. Two parents, four kids? No, I know, no. No, I think that's the one in Ottawa. Anyway, the man was just so happy to live in Canada. They were so happy to live in Canada. Thought it was the greatest place. He said, I can have a plane. He was a pilot. And they were flying. They flew from Milton to somewhere else, Then they went to Nashville, and something happened with the plane. And this family crashed, and the whole family died. So that was pretty bad. That was the first one I heard about. And then last night, today, a large family. This is the one where they have four kids and two parents or two adults. So 6 people killed in Ottawa suburb. So it's pretty bad this week. Not very happy days. So I headed out, got my lottery tickets. It's Thursday. And I went around a bit. I'm being careful because I've got some, twinges. So yesterday, today, I'm taking it easy. 6 people killed from Sri Lanka, Sri Lankan nationals, let's say. originally from Sri Lanka. That's the Ottawa one. Yeah, nice house. Because yeah, so I'm being careful because I've been going out very steadily, doing a constant at least 4 kilometers, and going out strong. And I think I pushed it too far. So I am. This should not be allowed. This guy is a celebrity, and he's advertising gambling. And BetMGM. I thought this was not allowed. Okay. Okay. I'm one of those old ladies that complains, right? Uh-huh. Okay. Anyway, so I'll be careful. So I went around, went down, came back up, got my bananas and apples, lottery tickets, bananas, apples. That's it. That is it. Came home. 3 kilometers. That's it. Okay, so it's still pushing a little, but I don't want to stop completely. I took my Aleve this morning, not the super duper ones, the last ones that I had. So I transferred the ones from the pharmacist into my Aleve bottle. And next time I take Aleve, it'll be super duper. That made it easier for me to walk because I didn't feel the pain. But I didn't push it because otherwise I'll just feel more pain. So that's that. And that's it. When I came home, they were talking about BMO, Bank of Montreal, scams that people have fallen victim to. I thought, all stupid people don't fall victim to a scam. Well, this sounds really easy. So I checked to see how these people fell victim to these scams. So now I am forewarned. If someone from the bank calls you or texts you and says, we've had some issues, we're going to send you this code, send it back to us, and that easily. Why would you? No. Yeah, they fell. Yeah, they were duped. They fell for it. Anyway, forewarned is forearmed. I will not fall for that. I would not fall for that. Anyway, I rarely, when I see a phone call, I let it go to voicemail. And I'm very leery of people phoning. Like I said, I don't like the phone, right? So I'm very leery of people phoning. There we go. Plane crash victims. So 3 kids, 2 parents. 5. Yes. Not 4 or 5. Beautiful. Now, like young kids. They get out of Ukraine. It's wonderful, you know? They come to Canada. Best life ever. That is really sad. Tragic. I don't know what you want to call it, but it doesn't make me happy. So for lunch today, I had Uh, 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 Celery omelet. Oh, celery, eggs, and naan. That's it. That's all. And this thing in Ottawa, 6 people, but not a threat to the community because they've already arrested someone. Sri Lankans. I remember, I mean, this is another reason why I was not sad about retiring from that job. My job involved people with intense lives behind them. And they left their countries to come to Canada. And it was getting worse and worse. There were more and more stories that I was hearing. And I'm teaching people the language. And because they don't have, many of them didn't have a lot of education behind them in their past, had a hard time learning. And I heard so many sad stories and so many pitiful stories. And it got to me. And was happy to retire. That plus the pressure being put on by the higher ups telling us how to do things. I just didn't want to do it. So yeah. Anyway, it's a gorgeous day out there today. Wow, is it ever? As you can see, I have the blind still pulled just because it shines on my eyes. Should be okay to put it up. Gotten rid of the towel. But yeah, it's a beautiful day out there. Did I run into anybody? Yeah, the guy at the end of the street who's fixing up the townhouses. Wayne Brenneman. We chatted for a few minutes. Chatted with Amin. Basically, weather, wonderful weather. Okay, I'm choking to death here.